I crashed into her car yesterday, so that wasn't too good, but I didn't even get mad. I mean, I drove down the driveway and I hit her car, and I'm like, that's
I
not
hit your
good.
car. I said, yeah, okay. Because any other time he would have been so angry and, you know,
I'd have probably got out and
pissed
kicked the
off,
hell out
kicked
of
the
my
car,
truck.
whatever. And I'm like, okay, let's go look. It's not too bad. You know, whatever. He's looking at it. But I hit your car. Okay, you know, you hit my car. It's got a pretty good dent in it, and you got a little blue paint on your truck, but we can fix that. No big deal.
But we were
Gotta
kind
make
of
light of it, you know.
kind of able to kid about it, whereas before we'd have never been able to talk about it.
No.
You know, I'd have been so mad and so frustrated that she knew it would just be something not even to bring up, because you know it'd probably put me into a rage and then I'd be in a bad mood. No, okay, I got it. We'll either get it fixed or we won't. It really, whatever. Yeah.
And the reaction would have been a much bigger deal than the car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have caused all kinds of turmoil in the house, and now it's. I think I'm actually better than I was before I went to combat. I'm a pretty nice guy right now. But I mean, it's changed everything. It really has. You know, the way I deal with people at work, it's, you know, they're noticing it. So that's a good thing. And I'm actually in an office with newer people, so I've only been with them for these last couple of weeks, and you know, they can actually tell the difference.
What are they saying?
I'm more approachable now than I was when I first got home.
Anybody that talks to me, they're like, how do you live with him? It's like, what do you mean? He's like, he is somehow, you can't approach him. Well, I've been with him almost 19 years, so, you know, I know how to deal with him. I said, but he's not a person that's hard to approach. He's not. But, you know, just to look at his face and you just see it, that
I wasn't happy and stay away from me, and I'm the guy that you don't want to talk to.
Right. So it was
and that's what
just
so
like,
many people had thought for so many years, and it's like, you know, now. I got a smile on my face, somebody asks me something, it's like, oh yeah, what can I do for you? And normally it was, what? You know, you're bothering me, what? Why did you even come? You stopped me from doing my work to answer that question. Get out of my face. And now it's, you know, well, what can I do for you today? You know. So, you know, it was weird with that girl that came into my office today. She was about in tears. She was like, this captain's mad at me. I got this captain mad at me. Everybody's mad at me. And oh, this is just the worst day I've ever had. Man, this ammo stuff is rough. And I'm like, well, nothing you getting upset ain't gonna fix it. So. You know, she just kind of sat there and looked, what is this retard saying? You know, I'm like, you know, whatever. And I'm the one trying to fix everything, you know. And she was all upset. She's like, I can't do nothing about it. You're right. And neither can I. I'm going to try to do what I can, and if it fixes it, it does. And if it don't, well, we'll figure something else out, you know. And I've never had that dealing with anybody. Never. Normally I'm yelling and screaming and I get mad and I'll shove things off a desk and throw things on the floor and just a little fit like a little brat. But
That's
I
like
do
our
that
son
anymore.
when we left the office the other day. He was talking and he kept saying, I need Harold's number. I need Harold's number. So we're like, we'll get it for you. We'll get it for you later. He says, well, you know what? He says, why do I need Harold when I got you, Dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like blown away, but he didn't get the concept.
Yeah.
I had to explain it to him what he meant. And he was like,
It's like, what do I need the doctor for when I got you? It took a little while to sink in, you know, because we've never
but
really
they never
been
would
like
have
that.
said nothing like that, ever.
It's brought us a lot closer. Tell you what, if I could wear this on a billboard and walk around everywhere, I definitely would. I'm not going to lie to you. I would. I mean, I'd be your biggest promoter. I'll go on stage in any basketball court, any football field, and say, hey, you need to do this stuff. It looks funny, but hey, you need to do it. This is after a week. You know, I got this for the rest of my life. I was at a point, at one point, I think, when I came back from OIF, the last rotation, I was drinking almost a gallon of liquor a week. A gallon, not a pint, not a little glass here and there. A gallon a week. And sometimes we were drinking more than that. That was my resolve. And even right now, I have a beer every now and again, but I just don't have the desire to. You know, all the stuff that I was trying to get rid of is gone, so I don't have a beer to socialize. You want to sit down and have a beer? Cool, hey, let's do that. But no reason for me to get, you know, plowed into the floor where I wake up saying, oh my God, what happened yesterday, you know? Nope. I have one or two and I can actually cut it off, whereas before I'd have one or two and I'd start feeling good, and then it's like, wow, I really like the way I feel. Let me just keep until I was pretty messed up. I don't need it to make me feel good. I really don't. I got you.
Always.
It's been a, just in a sense, a very humbling experience. It made me really take a look at myself, and I haven't done that in a long time. I have not done it in a long time.